You need this 10 steps follow process to get more conversion, and you already know like 80 to 90% of the sales get converted after 5th or 6th follow. And if you don't know how to do the follow, then you are not going to make it. And I'm going to list you a 10 step by step follow procedures you can make, you can grab more sales. And I'm pretty much sure in the 4th or 5th follow you will get the sale. But I'm listing you 10 steps, so it will help you to increase your chances to get more clients, because you are paying a lot of money in that advertisement. If you are not converting all clients, yeah, I'm saying all clients, after qualifying them, then you are not going to make it. Let me introduce you that thing. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Pranshu, Agrawal, elite sales coach, and I am helping people to dominate their business, to dominate their market using my 10x elite domination program as well as my learnings I'm sharing on my YouTube channel. So before let's start the video, on a quick note, the first step of doing a master follow-up is you need to create a first follow-up letter. Yes, you already had a discussion with your prospect, you already had a good conversation, you built a rapport, you qualified them, you created a desire, everything is done, and you are too energetic that that person is going to purchase my product or services. But after that meeting, what they said, I didn't carry my debit or credit card right now. What happened? It converted into a follow. So what you need to do, you need to create a follow-up letter in such a way that it will must focus on 4th point. First, when you had a conversation, they shared something personal with you, so you can write this thing down. So when you send that mail and they open up that mail, they will easily understand that I had a conversation with that person on this topic, and this person is this, so they can easily connect with you. So the cool off factor will not work here, and they are still in hot state. Second point is you need to compliment them. Just like if they wear something, if they have some good fashion sense, they have some good sense of humor, so you can easily compliment that, Freddy, I was having a conversation with you and your suit was looking awesome. I was jealous, man, why I was not wearing that thing. So what you did, you complimented that person and add a pinch of humor so they can laugh. And if a person is laughing or smiling while having a conversation with you, then you got it, man. You really got it. You are going to convert that person. Third point is when you already gave them a compliment, so now you need to share some additional information, like what are the 5 steps to get more profit in this, like that. And you need to push their hot buttons, just list down their hot buttons, and fourth step, try to add something to get them close so they can give you a call after reading that letter and get signed up. So in this process, I want to share an example with you. There was a lady, her name is Telsa, and she was in the makeup industry. So when she started her journey, she was a makeup artist. So when she was doing makeups of their clients, they are not coming back to that lady Telsa again and again. And I asked some questions and I got a clarity why they were not coming back to the Telsa. The reason is she was not sharing like how they can do their makeup in a better manner when Telsa was not available, or they are just in a hurry to go into a function so they can do their makeups alone. What are the important cosmetics they need to do the better makeup? And last thing, what things can make her brand, Telsa brand, loyal to them, so they can easily, whenever they have a cosmetic query or a makeup query, they will shoot a call to Telsa. So these are the crucial steps you need to link up in your mind when having a conversation. This will help you to create a better bonding with your clients, and they will have a better understanding that you are expert in the market. So what you need to do, focus on these points, and here's the activity time. I will be sharing activity after every point. So what are the additional things you can include in the follow-up letter, how you can make it more concise, and how you can use 4 steps I shared earlier to make it more specific to the client you have. And you need to shoot that mail after around half hour or 1 hour of a meeting. That's how you will get better conversion. Second thing is making a first follow-up call. You already shoot a letter, now it's time to make up a call. When they open the mail, then it's good, the chances of conversion will be more. But if it didn't open the mail shared by you, then what you can do in this scenario, having a call and straight away say, hey Janice, we had a conversation about this, so they can remember who is they are talking to. And I am bit surprised, like whatever the queries you shared with me, I researched about them and I have some better understanding of them, I have some thoughts on them, and I got some helpful ideas for you. So I can share with you, just like if you are in a bedding industry, that client is in a bedding industry and they are looking for a solution, then what are the 5 steps, what are the 5 important features you don't need to miss while purchasing a pet? Or let's suppose you are in a suit industry, so whenever they are having a conversation with you, so what type of suit you can recommend to them according to the occasion. Let's suppose I am going for a marriage, then the suit will be different. If I am going to a business meeting, my apparel will look different. So these type of queries you can share on a call and set up a meeting day after that, so they can have a again one-to-one meeting with you. And believe me, if you are in a suit industry, whatever industry you are, I'm just giving an example. Let's suppose you are in a suit industry and you are not getting calls from your people like what suit can look good on me, what type of things I need to cover while putting that blazer on me, or what will be the ideal blazer for me, then you are not creating a bonding with them, you are just selling a product or service. If you have these things, they will see you as an expert and they will look up solution for you. Okay, now it's an activity time. Take out your pen and paper. You need to write down what are the things you can include in the first follow-up call, and what are the things you can say in a concise manner so that call will not take that much time and you can set up a one-to-one meeting after this call. Now let's jump to the third point, which is sharing something their personal interest or make them amuse. So when you are having a conversation with them, or you are throwing a follow-up letter or getting them on a call, share something amuse, like what I was doing, like after every 2 weeks or once in a month, I was sharing some cartoon or something like that which make them smile. Just like I said, when you make your prospect smile or laugh in a conversation, they will get a better bond with you. So once you do this, you will be having a master conversation with them. And apart from this, just like they are looking you as an expert in the industry, but they will look you as a friend also, and that's how you are going to do a better follow. So try to share something like this. I'm not saying like you have to send cartoon. You can send something which is not related to their business, but the ultimate goal of sharing this to make them smile and to make them some stress free, because we already have a lot of stress in our life whenever we are doing business, or we are working in our professional life, we are running up our families, we have a lot of things in our mind. But if you make that person smile even for a second, he or she will remember. If they remember you, they will do business for you with you forever. Just like I am remembering a story when I was doing my social media business 2.5 years back. So when I was having a conversation with my friend, first he was a client with me, like I was in a motorbike industry, and I was helping people in the motorbike industry online. So we had a discussion. I shared something creative about the bikes, like that was a funny thing, and he smiled at that moment. And he lost someone in the family, but I shared that thing. He got a smile because he was stressed since last 1 month, and when I shared this, he got a smile and he called me straight away, Pranshu, thank you for sharing this. I literally smiled after a month, and it made my day. I don't know it made his day or not, but it made my day. I was so grateful that I shared something that person laughed in such intense situation, and after that we become a friend. So that's how you are going to become a friend with your prospects, clients, and they, apart from business, they will help you also to grow in your life. Now it's come to the point 4, which is throw a party. Yeah, I'm not saying like you need to book 5-star fancy hotels, something like that. Just like you can give them a call, like, Peter, I was going through with your queries you shared with me. I researched about them. My team is researching about them, and we got some fantastic news that we covered some points. I want to share this information with you. Let's get on a dinner, and I have a point to share with you also. There are 3 things you can do. Like if you are going for a breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If you are going for a breakfast, it will create good rapport. If you are going for a lunch, then it will make better rapport. And if you are going for a dinner, it will be the best rapport session with the person. So I always prefer to go on a dinner. Like if you are having a conversation with the opposite, then it might feel awkward for the dinner, so you can look for the lunch. But if you both are comfortable, then that's the best way to make a rapport with them. Okay, so use this and ask a series of sets of questions there, so it will create a bonding. And now this is a 4th follow-up. Then you must start focusing on the sales, and that's the point you can grab the sale also. Just like they will pull out the debit card after the lunch or dinner and they will share it. So here's the activity time, that what are the standardized things you can include on the call so they can get you on a lunch or dinner, and how you can make that session more amuse as well as effective with that person, so they will remember you. Now it's time to coming to the 5th point. Now you need to share a follow-up letter, fax, something like that on their mail or a multimedia message to them, because when you are having a regular interaction with them, they will not forget you. They are in a hot state, and there will be more chances they are going to purchase the product or services. So when you do this, you share something on a mail. Now it's time to create a constructive and professional bill, because this is the 5th follow-up and we want to crack a sale. So try to list the things which will increase your chances to get the sale. So do this, you will crack the sale, and I will feel more happy with you. So now the activity time, take out your pen and paper. What are the standardized professional things you can include, and how you can construct their pain points on the mail, so now they will share their card details or make a transaction with you. Now it's time for the 6th tip, which is planning something to include their family. Yeah, when you are having a conversation with them, you are making a bond, but if you are able to invite their family with you for any activity, then the bonding will be crazy with that person. Just like you can invite them for boating, playing tennis, or you can go for a hot air ballooning if you have budgets from your company. When you do this, you are not making bond with that person, you are making a bond with their whole family. And trust me, if you have a bond with their family, they will not hesitate to give their debit card or credit card for purchasing your product or services, although you are solving their issues. But when you are known to their family, then this will increase your chances up to 110% to get a sale. So here's the activity time. You need to list out top 10 activities you can have with your clients to invite their families, and what will be the script to invite them to invite their families on that particular activity. Okay, this is a crucial step. If you are able to do this, trust me, this is best for the B2B. And if you are not doing this thing into a B2B, you are losing a lot of money on the table. I don't want to lose that thing, so I was doing those fun activities. I generally go for tennis, boating, something like that, in which we can have a conversation. So it will make them feel happy, as well as they are doing a fun activity, so they will laugh also, as well as their family. Then the bonding will like a crazy. Now it's time for the 7th point, which is offer something to help them out. It's not about you are just selling a product or services. Maybe they are facing some such challenge that your product or services can't help out, and you already have a good networking. You can be the king or queen of networking for them. So you already had a good network with people in the market, and if you think that person is facing some issue in the like infrastructure setup, and you had some clients who help other people to set up their infrastructure, you can connect those people together. So what it will do, it will solve their issues also, as well as it will help you to increase the chances of your sale. So be a king or queen of networking. Don't hesitate to help your people. Don't be a person who are selfish to their businesses. Help them out, and trust me, you will make a bond that will fulfill and give you money for the businesses you never ever imagined. Now coming to the 8th point, which is you need to send another fax, send another mail, something like that, which make them remind of that moment, of that activity. Trust me, if you are doing such activities, then they are not going to just remember what you had a moment with them, but they are going to tell this thing to another clients, to another friends. Although if I'm in a, let's suppose, motorbike industry, then definitely my friends will also be in a motorbike industry. So I'm going to share this moment with others if I had a fun with you, and this will give me more referrals, and you are going to get more referrals. You are getting more clients for this. Now it's coming for the 9th point, which is offer something more to help them out. If you have some invites of the seminars, if you have some training sessions with you, if you have some lectures recorded, if you have some suggested YouTube channel, just like when I didn't had a good network, so I was sharing some YouTube channels which are people's of YouTube channel that they are doing great in their industries, something like that, some books which can help them out and to solve their purposes. So if you are sharing something more apart from just connecting people to each other, connecting more brands to each other, then it will look loud that you are literally helping that person in every phase of their life. And let me know who is the person who is just helping out in every phase of your life. Is your friend, right? So this will create a better bonding with them. And now it's an activity time. Take out your pen and paper. Now you have to write down what are the additional things you can help, and what are your ideal clients are facing problems apart from your product or services which can help them out. So if you have these things, you can carry something handy with you. So if they found the issue, you can share with them. It will create a bond. Up to that point, I'm sure that the bond you created with them is crazy. Now you can ask for a sale, and they will easily give you debit card or credit card. But still, I promised you 10-step series question. Then here's the 10th step. Now what you have to do, invite them for a dinner on your home or at their home with the family. And trust me, in B2B business, you need to do this on a regular basis. Like if your connections are not coming at your home, or you are not going at their home, you are doing nothing in the sales, you are doing nothing in the business. If you remember any elite person in the industry, they have the peoples with themselves in the same industry. They are friends with that, or they have the top elite peoples of other industries. So if you are having a conversation in B2B industry and you are inviting them, then what you are doing, you are making a bond with them, and these will be your upcoming friends or upcoming brotherhood, you can say, because in males we don't say friends, we say brothers. So when you are doing this, you are making a crazy bonding with them, and when they are having a dinner, just like I shared, that will be a best rapport session with them. So this is the final step. You can just simply say, hey Jarek, now purchase my product or services. It's been a long time, I'm doing a follow-up with you, and we already had a lot of discussion. Let's sign up and we will work you together. If you ask this thing in a simple manner, they will give you that debit card or credit card. So this is the last step, and if you are doing follow-up, then it all means to create a bonding with them. If you are making a good bond, they will be your friends, upcoming relatives, or upcoming some business partners. So do this thing, implement this thing, and if you got any problem for a follow-up, let me know. So before that, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video, share with your friend who is struggling to do follow-ups in their industry. So we already covered the 7-step sales process as well as the 10 follow-ups process series set of questions. Now if you know like how to do follow-up, but if you don't know how to qualify your prospect, how to establish report, how to create a desire, something like that. So for this you need to understand 7 simple step procedure. For this I already created a video. Watch it now.